He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
This is Henry narrating? That didn't sound like Henry. Welcome to a new thingy on the channel. I think the idea behind this, I don't know if I'll play the whole, in fact I'm almost certain I will not play the whole game. This is a very long game. But I would like to play, I needed to make an episode. I'm trying to release an episode a day, and I didn't want to do another Skyrim because it takes so much time to record and edit. And I didn't want to make a H3VR because they haven't been doing all that well. Well, yeah, I don't need to get all the details, but the point was I needed a new video and I was out of ideas, so I thought, why not play Kingdom Come Deliverance? And there's a second game of this coming out relatively soon, so figure it'd be a good time to get back into it. I played it, looks like 2023, the end of 2023, like November is when I played it last, so it's been a little while since I played it. Really good game though. I've played it a few times, as you can see here. I think I've got like, how many hours do I have in this? 4? Got about 450 hours in this game. I just checked on my Steam. I plan to edit this series differently. I don't even know if this is a series, to be honest, but what I'm intending to do is I'm going to essentially just play the game and talk to myself and record it. And I'm going to edit the very... Like, I'm not going to edit much, is what I'm trying to say. It's going to be very unedited. Like, I'm just going to edit out parts that I have to edit out, but, like, normally I edit out, like, the boring bits where I, like, ramble about something that doesn't matter, or if, like... If there's, like, silence, or... I don't know, just like the boring parts I try and cut out. I'm not going to do that this time. Takes me a lot of time to do that. Like if I record for 2 hours, it'll take me 2 hours to edit that because I have to watch it back second by second. You know, I'm just watching it back and editing as I watch it. And I don't feel like doing that. If I felt like doing that, I'd just record another episode of Skyrim. But I want to do something a little bit easier on me. And I think this is a good compromise. I think it'll be fun. I don't know if this video will probably be quite boring. If you're interested in a high-pace, action-packed adventure, this will not be for you. I mean, this game's very slow-paced anyway. The game fits this style quite well, I think. But essentially, it's just going to be me talking to the microphone and walking around picking flowers, probably, if I had to guess. I'll probably be picking a lot of flowers. And, you know... We'll kill a person here or there, but that's not going to be the highlight of the journey. So we have to delete one, unfortunately. Because you can only have 7. I don't know which one. Okay, so that one's 78 hours, 69 hours, 5 hours. That's one that could get deleted for sure. Yeah, that's the shortest one. So we'll delete. We'll delete playthrough 3 here. We are going to do hardcore mode. I almost always do hardcore mode. The first 1 or 2 playthroughs were non-hardcore, but I like hardcore. Oh, we died. It's over. Series is over. We were throwing stones with our pal Fritz. Hitting a tree wasn't entertaining enough, however. The last word I ever heard was, and this is how a trebuchet shoots. And I guess our friend Fritz chucked a rock at our head and killed us. That's unfortunate. Oh, we died again. In autumn, there's a big storm. Didn't find shelter till we were soaking wet, and it was so cold. We got a terrible fever, and a few days later they buried us, and it was raining then as well. Hey, we survived. Look at that. So we gotta pick negative perks. Honestly, these don't affect me much. In fact, I think just to be fancy, I'll just take all of them. I don't really care, to be honest. They're all pretty mild. Because I don't wear closed face helmets. I don't sleep very much. Or if I do sleep, like Nightmares gives you a small debuff whenever you wake up after sleeping. I don't like go into high intensity fights after sleeping. Like generally if I sleep, I have time to let that debuff wear off. Like I'll just hang out for 2 hours or whatever and let it wear off. I don't wear closed face helmets. This one kind of sucks a little bit. Like if you bleed, it's bad. But like once you're good at fighting, you just don't get hit. You know, don't get hit forehead. Like it doesn't matter if you bleed more if no one ever cuts you. Numbskull is the worst of them all for sure, because it basically makes it when you want to grind a skill up, it takes fucking longer, which is annoying, but it's generally not too bad. I mean, it is bad, but it's like, it just means you have to grind more. It's not, it just makes the game longer, which is not terrible, I guess. This one, what is this? Stam regen slower. That's also probably annoying, but you can work around it. Shakes is annoying if you're an archer for sure. Tapeworm is actually kind of a good thing, I think. Didn't I remember thinking, oh yeah, it's a good thing because potions give you food, and I like drinking potions. So getting more hungry allows you to drink more potions without going into like overeating or whatever. So like I actually like tapeworm. Tapeworm's like a positive effect in my mind. Somnolent's also a positive effect because it allows you, it like teleports you when you sleep, and sometimes it can teleport you to places that like are good. Like there's certain areas in the game, if I'm not mistaken, that can only be reached with the somnolent perk. Like there's like this platform in a tree that has a chest, and there's no ladder, and I don't think you could wake up there with somnolent, but I don't think you can get up there without it. I think that's the only way up there. Brittle Bones is same as the cut, bleedy one. It's like, oh no, wait, no, it's not. It's different. I'm wrong. This is fall damage. Just don't fall off hills, I guess. I don't know. It's generally not that bad. I can work around all these. Cutscene turned up to max. This is part of that. Sounds like my Jurassic Park.
I've never seen such splendor.
Jurassic Park Superman music. watch Superman again. It's been a
God
long time
bless.
since I've seen
Same
that.
to you.
Today's a scorcher, eh?
That's our mom. Anyone who's not played this game. That's our dad.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good.
They are husband and
I should get it finished
wife.
today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that?
Slug
You'd
of
better
bed?
not vex him.
Interesting.
Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the
Insult?
table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you?
Maybe.
You better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
It's making me want to yawn. It's yawning. It's contagious.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to
That's
last
really
night?
pretty. Jesus Christ. Okay, there is a correct choice here. This is not debatable, I guess. A lot of people pick strength, which is what I used to pick when I first started. But after playing this game for 450 hours, I have realized that speech is the correct choice by far. If you don't know what I'm talking about is these first two dialogue choices you make with your mother give you +1 in one of your core character stats. Our character has 4 stats. They have, well, 4, like, I guess, I don't know what they're called. They're like core stats. It is speech, agility, vitality, and strength, as you see in the parentheses here. These first two choices are going to give us +1 into 2 of them. They range, I think they start at 1 and the max out at 20 is the range. They could be anywhere between 1 and 20. The reason I'm saying speech is the best is because strength goes up whenever you fight someone, which I fight people a lot. It's like my favorite thing to do. So we're going to get that max. That's the first one will max guaranteed out of these 4. No matter what we pick or what we do, we're going to max strength very easily. Vitality also goes up. No, actually, no. I think vitality goes up whenever you like consume stamina or something like that. It's like whenever you're like sprinting, which it goes up very slowly, but it goes up eventually. Or maybe it's fighting. I don't remember, but it goes up as well. I don't really worry about it. It just goes up on its own eventually. Agility goes up through like, I don't know, using agility weapons in fighting or like jumping over fences or so. I don't remember again. But again, it's not a problem. I've maxed out all 3 of those. I've never, in my 450 hours of playing across a dozen playthroughs or whatever, I have never maxed out speech. The highest I've ever gotten it was like 16 out of 20. And that was after playing a character for like 80 hours and doing like 85% of the entire game. I got it to fucking 16 out of 20. And the reason it's so fucking hard to max out is because unlike the other 3, there's no way to like, I mean, there is a way to grind it up. I think, okay, so the way speech works is essentially whenever you pick a new dialogue option with someone, you get a small amount of XP in speech. So the more you talk to new people about new things, the more XP you get, which is not something I generally do. I generally avoid talking to people because I find it boring and tedious or whatever. But on top of that, it's limited. You can't have a conversation with someone because this is a video game. You have like 3 options you can say to each person. So you can't like stop and say I'm going to spend 2 hours chatting with my friend to get XP, because you just can't. You have like 6 lines of dialogue you can say, and then you can't say anymore. You have to find new people, and there's only so many people in the game. There's a finite amount of people, and there's a finite amount of dialogues. So it's very hard to level up. There is a way to grind it, and that is through bartering, I think. If you like barter with someone when you're selling things, like when you haggle, you get like a small amount. But I've had iffiness with that. I've tested with that a bit. Like I made a character who was dedicated to getting speech to 20 because I wanted to get every stat to 20. And I still couldn't do it. It was so hard. It's like, I don't know, it's like finicky and it's difficult to level. So we're definitely going to pick speech for both of these.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me.
A new level.
And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
He is lying
All
through
right,
his
then,
teeth.
if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
And there's another speech. See, I could say all this. I guess I should. I hate talking to people, though.
Did Matthew and Fritz come
I'm
late?
gonna
No,
skip
there's-
through this.
Mother.
What?
I'm sure you guys don't care
Can I get some...
Well, that's...
about this. I don't.
Is Father Ang...
He's not
I know.
good. He always...
I just don't. I wouldn't even say
You
this
need me to-
normally. I would have just ended dialogue. But just clicking through those will get us a little bit of speech XP, which is going to be important if we're going to try and get that high. So you can see here we got 2 levels. So we got to level 3. You can see 1, 1, 1, 3. These are our 4 main stats. We also got an additional 5 out towards our 140 through that spam I just did. So we got like 4 points or something, or 5 points, I guess, because it started at 0. But it's super slow to level. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, these are the 4 main. So there's the level. There's the 4 like primary stats here. These are all like derived from the main stuff. Like charisma is derived from something. I don't know how that... Where does this come from? Oh, it's the clothing. Yeah, charisma comes from clothing. Like how clean and how fancy your clothes are, how repaired. I don't know exactly how it's determined, but that's a stat. Visibility is how visible you are. It's like the brightness of you. Like if I take off our... So it's 56. You can also see it down here somewhere. There it is, 56. If I take off our shirt, I bet it'll go up. No, it went down. So somehow this bright white undershirt is less visible than our dark green overshirt, which is an odd decision. I don't know, but these stats change based on our visibility, conspicuousness, and noise. Like these all change based on our clothing. Speed is also based on like how much stuff you've equipped, and certain things determine that. We have our health. Stamina is 107. What is max stamina? We don't have a You normally have a... I can't point. You normally have a health and stamina bar on like the bottom or top or somewhere, but we don't have that because we're in a hardcore mode. But we do have it in the menu here. I don't know why it's 107. I guess we have a +7 buff. Or maybe... I don't know. I have no... I actually have no idea how... Like what the max stamina is. Energy is 100, that makes sense. Nourishment's 40. because we're hungry. Because it started us hungry. These are our combat skills. I guess I shouldn't. I'm not going to go through all this now. Let's do. I mean, this is going to be a boring series, but I don't need to make it any more boring than it has to be. I don't know what the goal of this series is necessarily. I think mainly just to have fun, make a video. Like, I get to play this and have fun, and I get a video out of it, so it's a win-win for me. It'll probably be boring because I'm not gonna, like I said before, I'm not gonna edit it at all, really. I'm pretty much just gonna put it in my editor and like trim off the beginning and the end and make it like I'm not gonna edit the middle at all. I'll put like 10 minutes into editing it. I think we'll leave the nails for now, maybe. I don't know. Take the rest of this though.
I could do with a bite to eat.
I guess we'll eat this. No reason not to. We're just stealing all our parents' food. Dirty thief, what we are. I actually should make some food in real life. It's currently 11:48 a.m. and I have not eaten. I need to make, I don't know what I'm gonna have. I could have pasta. Pasta's always a good choice. Maybe rice. I think rice is pretty much pasta. I think they're the same, to me at least. I don't know if they're technically the same, but feel the same. They're like a carbohydrate. Okay, good in here, I think. Did I search these? Okay. Another, oh, hardcore mode. So, let me get a drink real quick. Something in my throat. Okay. There's no autosave in hardcore mode. Current health and stamina are only indicated by in-game effects. There is no like meters. I mean, in the menu there is, but there's nothing on the HUD. Healing yourself's also harder, I think. There's no we have a map, but we're not on the map, and there's no fast travel. We have to walk everywhere, and you have to figure out where you are with like landmarks. You can't, like, you don't know where you are, which is, I think that's really cool. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize traders pay less, and rewards in general are less. That kind of sucks. And combat, of course, is difficult as well. Like, there's a lot of changes to that. But I don't mind it. I like hardcore mode. It's more fun to me. I'll probably play hardcore mode my first playthrough in the second game if they offer it immediately. Do we have a map? Ah, so I can show the map. Can't see most of it. It's all shrouded, but normally Henry would show up on here. We're like right here. Just because I know the game, I know where we are. This is our house. This is the little trail here. There's like a wagon. There's a couple houses. You can see, like, here's our house. Here's the little trail. These are that's probably the little houses we were seeing. And there's the wagon. But you kind of got to use that as like context clues. I don't think we're not dirty. It's because they will wash anyway, but the game won't let us. Yeah, I'm going to pick a lot of flowers. I expect this video to have, like, really bad viewer retention. Like, I think everyone's going to click out of it very quickly or leave. Like, I think the percentage of people that are going to watch this video from the start to the end, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 2% or less, maybe 0% actually. I don't even know. We'll find out. But I'm sure someone will watch it. If no one else, I'll watch it myself. I don't care. It's fun watching back my gameplay from like a month ago that I don't remember anymore. It's fun to like go back to the old videos. I've only had this channel for like a month now, but it's fun to go back and see things. Okay, how's our weight looking? 50 out of 70. Okay, we're gonna take a break from flowers because I'll get too overweighted if I'm not careful. We're gonna talk to our father for a moment.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
I was sleeping. Sleepy time. So this is the persuasion game. You have oh, so this would have, I was thinking earlier if I could cut off the screen. I would have, if I had done that, I would have cut off the persuasion game in the lower left. That goes right to the edge of the screen. But you can see our father has 100 happiness with us or whatever. I think that's his like opinion of us. And we have 3 speech, 7 charisma, and 3 strength or anger, or I don't know what the swords are. It's like how threatening you are. And we can choose if we want to say any of the options here. But I don't think it's based solely on the numbers. I think a big part of it is what the dialogue says. Like if it makes sense. So he said, "What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?" We could say, "I had to do something. We were asleep." I guess, I don't know. Sorry, I wanted to have a... Oh, wait. Is he... No, he's angry I picked flowers, maybe. Did this trigger because I took so long to get to him? I think this isn't normal. I think this is like a special... I think we're going to say, sorry, I wanted to have a look around. I think that's a reasonable... I mean, that's the truth. And we have 7 of that stat, so I feel like it makes sense.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway,
Probably
we've a lot
never.
of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh?
It's a lot of
That
shit. I wasn't
hunker.
being... I
That'll be
zoned
fun.
out. What do you say?
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage.
Bunch of crap.
If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself
boring,
and
man.
personally use that hammer to
I'm
bang
getting
those
bored.
nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it.
I just don't like talking to people.
Is
It's
that
just
all?
boring to me. I don't
Not
know.
quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up?
Normally we'd skip all
All right.
this.
Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern
You
on
did
your
sum it
way
up for
home.
me.
I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours.
Okay,
name.
I'm done.
Right.
Shush. Okay, let's do stuff. Let's stop that boring talking and get back to picking flowers. Are you not Valerian? You are Valerian. You just won't let me touch you for some reason. Yeah, talking to him is boring, but, you know, picking 600 flowers is, is, you know, that's what I want to spend my time doing. What to talk about? I guess we could talk about what we're doing here. My plan is essentially complete Dad's tasks, of course, because that's required. But we're also going to pick a bunch of flowers. We're going to sell all that food I stole from the house. We're going to sell a bunch of the flowers. We're just going to, like, try and... there's a video on YouTube I saw that, like, you can do a lot of stuff before even starting the game proper. Like, you can do a lot of stuff here. I don't plan to do that necessarily, but I just want to, you know, get a good head start. One thing that really surprised me about that video, apparently if you can get over these walls, like if you can get outside of the city, how do I want to go to the edge. There's our brittle bones. Sissy boy Henry. If you can get over these walls, like not necessarily this wall, but like all the walls, if you can get out of Silver Skeleton, the world is out there. Like, like I'm used to, like in Skyrim, I glitched out of the world in Skyrim. Actually, I'm thinking of Oblivion. In Bruma, you can get over the castle wall, and you're like in the game. Or wait, what am I saying? You're in the game world, but it's not rendered correctly. There's like no structures, there's no enemies. It's like you're not meant to be out there, so they don't like actually render it. And you can't really do anything. You have to use the loading door to get out. But in this game, I saw a video on YouTube. Someone glitched out of this wall. Like, not this wall. I think they did it in one of the watchtowers over the corner, but they got outside of here. And they just fucking left. Like, they went to the world. Like, they explored the entire map in, like, before Skalitz was even attacked. Oh god, did I get stuck? Oh, don't do this to me. Oh, let me out. You gotta be careful, bushes and hills and things. I'm not being careful. Okay. Are we actually taking damage? We are. We're down 3 health from our jumping. We're getting... Okay, we climbed that. But yeah, I think that could actually be fun. Maybe I'll try that in this playthrough. Maybe we'll do that. We'll just fucking try and glitch our way out. We'll still do some stuff in here first, but it could be fun to explore the world before Skalitz is destroyed. Hello. Okay, let's do this first since it's up here.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you,
Father.
Right. I can't wait.
When did I?
Right.
Magnificent. You certainly.
Yep, we had some talks, did some things. You can't get past these guys. There's like an invisible wall here, unfortunately. What is, I had something I wanted to see. I don't remember. I already forgot. I'll remember in a minute, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I wanted to see the, speech XP. How did it go? We were at 5, now we're at 11. So we've gained a little bit. And you can see vitality's gone up 10 already, just from walking around. Like, vitality's not a problem, strength's not a problem, agility's not a problem. The only fucking problem is speech. Like, I'm like actually angry about that I cannot grind speech easily. Like, I wish there was some way. They should have included a way to do that. Kind of think about how you want to deal with Kunesh here. We've got a few options. We can either... We're going to get in a fist fight with him in a second. The question is, do I want to beat him or do I want to let him beat me? And then we could beat him up again with our friend. I think we'll just beat his... Well, no, the problem is if he doesn't beat us... Like, if I beat him, I can't have lockpicks. If we fail to convince him ourselves, we can talk to Fritz, and Fritz can give us lockpicks, which would be useful not only for his stuff, but we could steal from everybody. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure that out in a moment. I'm not going to do him right now. I want to go... Actually, maybe we'll go in his house and eat his food. I'm a little hungry. There we go. We'll just eat a little bit of our debt back from him.
God be with you, Henry.
Everything for the house.
God be with you, Henry.
Knives,
I want to go.
fabric, brocade, satin.
Think so.
Where
Thanks.
do I want to go?
Onions, come.
I don't want to deal with them right now. We have, there's like a line here. If we cross, it's gonna do stuff I don't want to do. I just want to eat. I keep looking at that hunger thing. I don't want to eat my food because I can sell my food. I'd rather eat these people's food. Just gonna fucking gorge myself on the whole village's food supply. That only gives like 5 nourishment, but you know, if you plus 5 12 times, it would be enough to go from 40 to 100. Ooh, nettle.
Soup for the spring. Taste them. Right.
I think this will be a good video. Put on in the background, maybe. Maybe that would be the use for this video. From the viewer's perspective, maybe they could put it on and just have something going, you know? I've been told my normal videos are like that. This will just be taking that to the next level. Just a real chill. I'm gonna wander around, pick flowers, chat about nonsense. Nettle's quite good because it gives you a perk that gives you +2 vitality, I believe it is. If you pick, I think you have to pick like 100 nettle. I don't know. I really like the alchemy skill in this game. It's a lot of fun. I know some people didn't like it. They complained about it being too complicated, but I enjoy it. Complexity is bad for the first time users of a product, but it's good for like once you get into it and understand it, it gives you more options and makes it more interesting and fun. Like it's good for more advanced players. It just sucks for the less advanced people. But I don't really care about less advanced people. They can go play fucking Candy Crush on their smartphone. Leave the real games to the real gamers. I really hope they don't simplify the sequel. I'm very nervous about it. Elder Scrolls did that throughout time. Like if you look back, in Morrowind you could teleport and fly and do a bunch of crazy shit, and then in Oblivion they took away teleportation and flight, and then in Skyrim they took away custom spells altogether. I'm very excited for Elder Scrolls 6, but I'm also quite nervous of what they're going to take away because it seems like they remove a lot of the features I enjoy whenever they make a new game.
Henry.
I don't know, we'll see.
Greetings, Henry.
Hello. Random woman number 2. It has an odd face. Like a fish. I think, was it this tower they used? I don't remember. Yeah, it was, I think. Yeah, he like, there's a trick where you, maybe it wasn't this tower. Maybe it was, I don't know. There's a trick where you can like stack beef or something and it like pushes you through the roof. And you go like through that floor into the second floor, and you go through the second floor into the top floor, and then you slide. Like you get on the slanted roof and it slides you into the world.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Is our hunger advancing? I don't think it is. Wait, where even is it? Oh, maybe it is actually. I thought it was frozen because time is frozen right now. I didn't think we'd get hungry, but it appears we are. Gotta go raid some more homes. You have food in here? I'm just Henry the fucking food thief. I just walk into people's homes around dinner time and it's like that what's that guy's name? The like anti-Santa Claus, Crunchy Crunchmas or some shit. I don't remember. He like goes in houses and steals gifts from people. We're like that, but with food. Dinner time rolls around and we just do some B&E and just like, you know, you walk off to the bathroom and come back and your pot of food that you had on the stove cooking is just gone. Or like a big chunk is missing out of it. Because I just walked in your house and ate my share. It's only +5, but you know, +5 is +5. Okay, let's see. This is how I always start my playthroughs, just picking flowers. Or weeds in the case of nettle. Nettle's not quite a flower. I am hungry actually, IRL. Maybe I should get my lockpick set out and go get some food from my neighbors' houses. That seems reasonable. It'd be quite the thing to be arrested for. I suppose it happens. I mean, I don't know if I've heard of someone breaking into a house to steal. To steal, like, cooked on the stove food. But I've certainly heard of people stealing food. Like, you know, like Aladdin trying to steal bread in that. Or maybe, no, he didn't steal the bread. I think a boy near him. I don't remember. I haven't seen Aladdin in a long time, but I remember there was food theft in that. How's our weight looking? Yeah, okay, we gotta figure something out. How's our speed looking is another question I have. It is down 1. It was 17. It is now 16. I feel like my voice is not working right. I think I have something.
Good day, Henry.
I guess we start selling to people.
Good health to you.
Take care.
He has... Where's his money? He has 20 money. Hell yeah. Okay. How do I want to do this? So he's paying like 1 groschen for everything, more or less. Like as far as the food go, well, food might be a little... Food is actually decaying. We need to get this sold quick. I guess we don't care. I could probably be smart about who I give what. There's probably certain people that take certain things. But I don't really care about being smart, to be honest. We'll keep the bread to eat it ourselves. But I'm going to sell most of this stuff. And we'll also buy some charcoal while we're here because we need it for our quest. Okay, 19.8 is almost maxed. I'm happy with that. We'll go ahead and haggle with him as well.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye?
I can't haggle because he has no money.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Okay, that was a mistake. Oh well. Well, we now have 20 groschen and we've completed part of our quest. Let's keep on selling. This woman's a trader.
Greetings. What do you... Goodbye.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. She won't buy certain things, so I should have maybe not. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I gotta remember what these do, because I want to keep certain ones. Valerian we definitely want to keep. That's a good flower. Maybe we don't, actually. Because I think all we're gonna need right now... Like, we need marigold and nettle to make marigold decoctions. That's the main potion. Other than that, like, Valerian's good because Valerian and Comfrey make Lazarus potions or whatever they're called. Like, they're like the Marigold Plus. It's like the better version of the Marigold one. But we're not going to be making those until we get to level 10. We're just going to make basically only marigold decoctions until level 10 alchemy. I don't remember what thistle does. Sage does something, I remember. Like maybe an alcoholic thing, like St. John's wort. Sage makes like moonshine or something. Dandelions I don't think do anything. Chamomile makes like a digestif or something. I don't know. We don't need any of this, to be honest. I think all we want to keep is nettle, because it'll serve our purpose. I think everything else we're not going to use for so long that we might as well. Well, then again, even if it's going to be like 10 hours from now, I'm going to be angry that I sold things that I need. So maybe, I mean, like some of these, like sage is pretty common, I think, and we don't need a ton of it. We do need a ton of Valerian. I think Valerian and Comfrey and Marigold we will never sell. Nettle we might sell because it's pretty common. We'll just keep Valerian and Nettle. I think we'll sell the rest of this. Yeah. I'm happy with that. What's she giving us? $5? Not much.
Let's talk about...
Why not?
This is dangerous because I have really bad stats.
Are we agreed?
That's...
We're gonna just pull her down and then agree with her.
Well, that's...
I'm not gonna fuck around with it too much. Okay, what else are we doing? I think I'm gonna take a break, actually.
Onions that'll even make your man
Yeah, I'm gonna take a brief break. You won't know or whatever, because it'll just keep going probably, but I gotta go make some IRL food. And I'm back. I took a break. I got myself some pasta. Very tasty, very good. I also watched back the recording and I was pretty quiet. So I think I'm going to try and speak up a little bit. I don't like talking too loud, and maybe I can just turn up. My mic has an adjustment here. I could turn that up a little bit. Maybe that'll help. And I'm also going to turn down
Pater Noster, qui es in
this
celis,
setting.
sanctificetur nomen.
That should help too. Okay. We'll see if that makes it a little bit better. It sounded like the NPCs were really loud and I was really quiet, so I'll try and make it a little bit more balanced, and I'll probably adjust that more as we go. Let me get this fucking cable figured out. I have a wire. I'm using a headphone because when I'm playing a flat game, I have to use my... This is not how I want this to work. Oh well. Using my desk microphone. I've got like a microphone stand. And if I use my speakers with this, then it picks it up and it does double audio and it's annoying. So I gave up and I put on stupid headphones. It's actually a pair of headphones. I have two big totes full of full of old electronics. I went through those and I found a pair of headphones. I think they're my ex-wife's that she had from years ago. I went ahead and I don't know, they still work. I plugged them in. They're wireless. I mean, they're not, I guess they're not wireless. They have an aux cable. I don't know. I was under the impression you needed power to make headphones work. And I didn't think aux cables provided power, but apparently they do. Or, I don't know. I don't understand how it works. It's working somehow. I charged it for like 10 minutes because it has a charging port. But I think that's for when you have it in Bluetooth mode. I think if you have it on the aux cable mode, it works without. Like, it just works. There's no. I don't know. It works fine either way. They don't fit my head very well. And they're not very comfortable. And I probably will get new headphones eventually. But they're working. So, you know, I can hear the game and you guys can't hear double audio. So it works for me. Okay. We gotta think about what we're doing here. At least I gotta think about what we're doing here. How's our weight? Weight's okay because we sold a bunch of stuff. I guess let's look at our quests. So we have this handy dandy quest log here. We've got to do sword fighting, the debt, and the ale. Father said do the ale last because it'll be cold if we do it early, and then it'll warm up as we walk around with it. He wants it cold from the cellar, so I suppose sword fighting will be next. Yeah, that's a good one to do next.
Hey, Pip.
Although before we do that, let me look at our skills again briefly. So we do have 1 perk point in main level. You can see all our negative effects in here. Ascetic is not good because, like I said earlier about tapeworm, I actually like getting hungry, so I don't want ascetic. Manly odor is bad. I don't want to reduce stealth skills. Night Rider is bad because I travel in the day. I'm not fucking wandering around at night. So this is bad. Wanderer is also bad. These are all terrible. I don't want any of these. So we're going to save that point. And I think we don't have any other points available. We do have our herbalism slowly increasing. And we got the this thingy. I talked about this briefly. When you pick enough, I can find it here somewhere. Well, I guess this is where I would find it. When you pick enough, what's the word I'm looking for? Nettle. When you pick enough nettle, although I guess it can be any poisonous herb, but nettle counts towards this. It gives you a permanent +2 vitality, and you can see that down here. Our vitality is now 3 as well as speech. So now we have 3 vitality and 3 speech. And if we keep doing herbalism, eventually we'll get leg day, which is herb picking adds strength. So we'll get stronger as we pick flowers, which is awesome. Anyway, let's get back to this.
Hell, have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever.
I want to get
I
stronger.
feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last
I think
chance.
we're going to kill this guy
I
later.
have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Let's go.
Yes.
All right,
Well, that's
I'll
what
wait
we're
on the
doing.
ground
This
by
is
the
sticking on
sheepfold
that
as
a bit.
usual.
Maybe not. Yeah, this is Combat Master Vanyek. Remember his name. If I ever play this enough, he'll show up again. There's a quest mission, or there's a main story mission much later in the game, near the end of the game, and you see him again. And he's actually in like a bandit camp. He's like a bad guy. In fact, I almost wonder... I think he's with the guys that Well, I don't want to. I'm assuming people who are watching this have played the game, but I don't. I guess I can't assume that. There's probably people. In fact, I know one of my friends from VR Chat's going to be watching this, and I know he's not played this, so I shouldn't say too much. So I won't complete that thought. Give me some sage. We could probably use a bath now. I bet we're getting dirty. This game has there's like dirt mechanics, and there's like your clothing wears and you have to repair it, and you get dirty and you have to wash yourself, and you know, it's got that kind of stuff. And we get hungry, as you've noticed, I'm sure. There's no thirst. There's just basically hunger and sleep, I think, are the only two needs.
So, can we get started?
We can indeed.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Combat is pretty cool. You've got different stances you can take. The stances don't matter, to be honest. But you've got 5 of them. There's like up, left, up right,
Now
down
try to
right,
hit me.
down left.
You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key.
I guess it does matter.
Never
because
repeat yourself.
Like if I attack opposite of him, it's
Now
harder
you're
for him to
getting it.
block.
Nice. Yeah. Very good. Now you're getting it. Nice.
We're gonna abuse him in a minute.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
So he makes us do some
Nice.
basic slashes and stabs.
Not bad. Again.
Then
Good.
he tries
Let's
to
try
teach
something
us.
else. One strike, I can fend off
Yeah,
without
this
sweat.
is it here.
But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder.
Oh my lag! I'm lagging like crazy. Oh, I crashed. Oh no. Uh-oh. I think we may have just lost. I'm not sure how much we just lost. We could have lost everything, actually. That's possible. Because I've not saved at all. I mean, there's exit saves you do. But exit saves are intended to be deleted upon loading. So it may have deleted that. It did not delete that. Okay. So we didn't lose a ton. I don't remember what I did in the last 8 minutes. Probably just picked flowers, rambled, and I didn't do too much. I mean, we just gotta redo this. It's not a big deal.
Have you?
Blah, 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 blah. Let's
Yes.
go. Send him off on his way. Yeah, this game, you know, it crashes sometimes. I think people give Bethesda shit for, like, buggy games. And I think the reason that Bethesda games tend to be buggy is because they have, like, really large scope. Like, their games try to do a lot. And they're very large in scale. And when you have something that's larger, it's harder to polish, right? Like there's a fixed amount of time that they have, and rather than like some games are like narrow in scope, but they're deep in like polish, I guess, and other games are wide in scope, but they're shallow in polish. This is more of a wide, shallow game. It's more like, it's not made by Bethesda, it's made by Warhorse Studios, but it's very similar to Bethesda games where it's, you know, it's an open world RPG with a bunch of different mechanics that all work together, and just because of the scale of it, it's not perfect. You know, it has bugs, it has crashes, it has problems occasionally, but I've always been happy to just put up with that. It doesn't bother me at all. I'd much rather have a a fun game with a few bugs than have a boring game that's, well, I don't know. Like I'm happy they keep the scope big. It's cool to have a developer who's willing to do that. Speaking of saving, we're actually gonna save right here. So the way saving works in hardcore mode is you'll see down at the bottom right it says this will cost you 1 savior schnapps. In order to save, we must consume a savior schnapps, which is a food item. It's right here. We have 3 of them. They are items you have to find. You cannot. It's in order to prevent save scumming. So essentially, we have to use an item, and it's an expensive item too. It's 100 value. So saving is not something we're going to be doing a lot. Alternatively, you can sleep by sleeping in a. You can save by sleeping in a bed, which is probably that's what we'll do more often.
So, we can.
Very well.
Oh, you can do
Let's
this again.
start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Oh, we gotta just move. Not moving. Dance.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack.
Okay.
If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try
Can't hit him
slashing
yet.
from
It's not
different
letting me.
sides. Unpredictability
I'm trying to
is
hit
the
you. I'm
key.
trying real hard
Never
to hit
repeat
you.
yourself.
I'm getting drunk.
All
I
right.
see Henry's vision
Good.
getting wobbly.
Once again. Now you're
The save
getting
item
it.
is alcoholic, by the
Good.
way, so every time
Very
you save the
good.
game, you get drunk.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Nice. Very good.
Yeah, you
Fine.
can see the drunk symbol at the bottom there.
Good. Let's try something
Okay,
else.
here's where
One
I
strike,
abuse him.
I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
So he wants us to chain blows. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep doing single blows because he's like waiting. He thinks I'm stupid, but I'm not stupid. Every time I swing my sword, I gain a little bit of XP. So if I just like don't do what he wants, you can't do this forever, mind you. I have tried, and if you do it long enough, eventually he stops this. But you can do it for quite a while. I can just like keep hitting him and getting XP. Because normally, you know, you'd get like 20 hits of XP in this. I can get like 100. It's great. I haven't decided if I want it. Normally I stop at some point. I might not do that. I might just go until he quits us. I think I can do it.
Good.
Yeah, I can do it a few times without getting...
Very good.
This is what he wants. He wants us to like be fluid. So we got 2 out of 3. Now we just don't get the 3 out of 3. Now we could just keep on doing this for a little while. It's like picking flowers, just getting XP. Yeah, we just level up sword. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing him until he stops me. The reason I don't want to do that, the reason I'm considering not doing that is because if you complete this, I think you get something. In fact, yeah, I will complete it actually. I don't want to like...
Once
There
again.
we go. We'll just complete it, it's fine.
All right. That's enough.
I'm just worried about
I
like...
don't know about you, but I'm tired.
I think
of
he
first.
doesn't... Like, you
Remember
don't
now,
unlock certain mechanics
train hard.
until you train them, and
No
I'm
one
concerned
becomes
if
a
I...
master swordsman overnight.
If I don't complete his training, I might not unlock chain strikes and stuff. Like I just don't want to risk it. It's fine. We got other experience we'll get later, but we did get a little bit extra out of him. We now have our sword went to 1. Our strength is almost at 2. We didn't quite make it. But you can see everything's going up. Speech is always gonna we started at 3. Speech gets a 2-point head start, and it is gonna fall behind so quick. Okay, maybe I shouldn't pick flowers all day. It's really not necessary. I think it's probably best we move on before too long. So I think what I'll do... Let me try selling some stuff, and then we'll deal with Kunesh.
How are you?
Actually, before I trade, we're probably dirty from all this flower picking. Let's fix that.
Here is your change. Just an
This is enough.
Not you.
Thanks.
Stuck to you.
God be...
Will you buy flowers? Yeah, he will. Give him the sage. I don't need sage. We'll probably end up selling this nettle as well, as much as I don't want to. I'm trying to remember. No, we can keep it for now. It's fine. I think. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's sell this.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
We're gonna be outrageous.
Are we agreed?
It'll take more...
He's gonna get angry or whatever, and then we're just gonna agree with him.
Come on up and take a look.
Very well.
Day or night.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna do Kunesh first. As tempting as it is to get lock picks, I kind of just want to beat his ass, honestly.
God be with you.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
So now we can say, I'm gonna go tell my daddy. We can try and persuade him with kind words. I think we're gonna do this one. I remember the dialogue to one of these being funny. I think it was this one that was funny. I think I want to see what this one is.
Look,
Yeah, it is this
I
one.
know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off. Booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin.
We just fucking
But a debt's a
roast
debt.
him.
I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd
What?
give
He
it.
agreed to
But I've
that?
got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you.
Don't,
Don't come
succeed.
back.
No. I wanted. I forgot we leveled speech. Damn it! I wanted to beat his ass. Oh well. This will go the other way. Wait a minute. That's weird.
Hey, stop that! Christ, a thief!
Yeah, I'm a
Guard,
thief.
come here, quick! There's a thief over there!
Come here, bitch. I'm gonna beat your ass. Oh, the guard's coming. Never mind. I'm good. Oh, we're gonna die. Okay, I think we're chill. Let's crouch. So the problem... I keep forgetting if I should... Oh no, he's a go. I don't know if I should like say... I keep thinking... I don't know if my audience who's watching... Like, I don't know if whoever's watching this... I imagine they've either played this game a bunch and they know everything, and I can say whatever I want, or if they're like a new player who doesn't know what's going on. So like I'm trying to like decide. I probably keep flipping back and forth, but I'm trying to explain things as I go so that everyone knows, and I'm also trying to avoid saying things that are spoilery because I know some people might not have seen the spoilers. One of the things, the reason I go on this rant, if you get arrested, you die. So we cannot get arrested. That is not allowed. think we're gonna be a bit naughty. I was originally planning on being...
I feel quite hungry.
I know, Henry. I'm there with you, man. Okay, there's the fuck right there. I was gonna just beat his ass and just leave it at him. I was planning to beat him unconscious and like hide him in his house. But now that the guards know and we have a bounty, I think I might do more than that. But we'll start with him. Hello. Do you remember me? I think you fucking would, bitch.
Oh!
Get his ass. Oh, he fucking grabbed me before he stood up. Are we fighting?
Thou!
Stupid? Stupid bitch, get over here. We're throwing hands, Boyle.
That's gonna cost you your life.
Is it now? Well, come on. I don't want to fight you over by the street. Come over here.
Have you
We're fighting. Don't lower your hands. Just because I back away, that means I want you to approach me, not that I want to surrender.
Shit, what's this?
Come here. Fine. You want me to come up there?
Sod!
Ow, ow.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
It did hurt.
Kurva.
This is a hard game, man. We're on the hardcore with all the negatives. I don't think we're dying yet. We will if we're not careful, though.
Missed.
Okay, we got him. Oh, man. I can't kill him, unfortunately. There's a guard right there. Okay, if the guards don't, like, fuck with me, I might just go back to plan A. Like, I'd love to just put him in the house and forget about this. You know, if we can contain this situation, then that would be fine. We'll put him right here behind the door. No, behind the door. Okay, close this. we gotta hide the bodies. Maybe we'll put them in this room. Yeah, this'll work. We'll just take all his stuff. He doesn't need anything. Fucking sack of shit. Thought he could complain that I stole his axe. Now you can lay in the rubble. Okay, what do we get? Got his clothes. I don't know if we need these. They're stolen, unfortunately. Like when you steal items, they're marked stolen, so we can't like go sell those. The axe is stolen too. We might get away with stealing or selling those. We'll find out. We now have a bounty. I wonder what our... Does it say what the value is? It doesn't. I don't know how much we owe. The problem is if we get arrested, we will die. And we have 35 gold, so we could pay a little bit of bounty, but we can't pay a ton. But we got a perk in strength. So we can either get Gravedigger, which is carrying bodies, won't cost any stamina, and they slow you down less, which is more or less useless. I mean, it is useful, but like, I don't carry bodies that often. Then this one, blocking with a shield. Oh no, it's just, yeah, it is shield. Blocking with a shield costs less stamina. I don't block and I don't use a shield, so that's not very useful to me. So I think we'll just wait. Because if you wait level 4, we unlock both. We have the opportunity to unlock both Clinch Master and Mule, and both of those are good. So we'll just get both of those. Okay. Oh, we got his key now, so we can open this. I almost don't want to because I could get lockpicks from my friend, I think. Maybe I'll put his key. Can you drop keys in this? I don't know if you can. I think once you pick them up, there's in you. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Kunesh's keys. You can drop them. Okay, his keys are on the ground. That removes the unlock option. I was hoping Henry usually says like,
well then.
Shit!
Excuse me? Oh. Our witness just got up. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot. He's only unconscious. He's not dead. That's right. I can't kill him. I guess he's just gonna wander around. There's not really any way I can stop him. Unless I could put his body somewhere weird. Like maybe if I drop him inside this pin, maybe he won't be able to. Maybe that'll work. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, he rolled into the pin. The question is, can he get out of that when he stands up? Actually, I'm quite curious. I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick. We'll see if he can escape our prison. If he's not gonna wake up, we can just leave him for now. And we'll just, if he wanders around, we'll know that he got out. Yeah, we'll just, nothing here. We'll just leave him be. Unless you want to get up right now. His neck is not.
Hey, what do you think you're
there he
doing?
goes.
Get the hell out of here.
Are you trapped? Yeah, I think he might be trapped. No, he's not trapped.
Have you lost?
Okay, I guess we're just gonna fucking put him in the fire. Is there like a spot I could drop into pot? Excuse me? No, that's just the food. That's what I could drop him in the pot. Deal with the fire? No, I want to put him in the fire. Whatever, we'll just leave him there. We can't kill him and we can't trap him as far as I'm aware, so we'll just leave him be. Now the question is, are the guards gonna fuck with us or can I like move around freely again? First of all, who's a guard?
Henry, I'm glad you came.
That's a shop guard? I don't think he counts. I heard a name. Somewhere there's like guards. I'm worried a guard would try and arrest us.
All you need to tame.
Good health to you.
Like that's a guard. Does the guard come after me?
Who's there?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. He's saying who's there, what's that? He's like... Okay, our mom will patch us up. It did say that.
Hey, you!
Oh god. Nope. Nope, not stopping.
You there!
We're low on stamina. I surrender. Don't kill me.
Someone saw you stealing.
Did they now?
Definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
6. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, we died. I think that's it. Because we don't have... We can't pay for this. I can't fight this guard. He's not going to be persuaded. Yeah, I think we just have to run and hope for the best, but I think this is it. We need a obstacle.
managed to. He must be here somewhere.
He's gonna fucking one-tap us. Does he not have a weapon? He doesn't. He has a guard, though. Can I fist fight a guard with like half health with a fucking level 0 Henry? I kind of doubt it. I got the strategy down pretty good. I just don't know if we have the resources to make this work. Yeah, I don't think we got this.
Well landed.
Another hit, we're done. We're done. Damn. Well, that was a good attempt. Now you'll see why I didn't want to get arrested.
Maybe next time you'll think twice about breaking the law.
Dear Lord, please let him be safe.
Let's see.
Hey! I'm over here! What the hell's going on? Let me out! For the love of God, let me out! Let me out!
You have died in jail. Unfortunate. Thankfully, we have a save that we drank right before our sword fighting.
So, we can.
But it does suck. We have to redo a bunch of stuff.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving.
I think this is our
Your
third
life
time
depends
doing
on it.
this. So what am I gonna do?
Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight
I know
into
I
your
want to
attack.
do this.
If you just fiddle around, you'll
then
get nowhere.
we'll do
Try slashing from
Kunesh.
different sides.
Then we'll
Unpredictability is the key.
do...
Never repeat yourself.
I don't know. I think
Very
we're gonna
good.
just complete
Not
the
bad.
tutorial pretty quick here,
Now you're getting it. Nice.
rather than taking all day.
Good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Because I wanted this
Good.
episode,
Once again. All right.
this video, I suppose, to be about 2 hours.
Good, good. Let's try
I
something
think we're
else.
approaching
One
that.
strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time.
I think we got
as soon
like
as you land one blow,
35
follow it with another.
minutes. I do want to take time with him, though. Because we can get some sword and some on our, or not, sword and strength and all that good stuff here. I think after we do him, we'll go deal with the other stuff quickly. I think I won't pick any more flowers. I do want to get into the proper game before, like, ideally this episode will end in 35 minutes, and we will finish this at least getting out of this area. Probably not done with the tutorial. The tutorial in this game is actually quite long, but we'll at least get done with the first section of the tutorial. Like within the next 35 minutes, I want to get Father his ale and deal with Kunesh. I think that's the only two things we have left. We're also going to do something with our friends. Okay, let's hit him.
Good. Once again.
Hit him a few times properly just to get him his hopes up that we're not a complete idiot. If he cancels it, he cancels it. I'm not too worried about it either way. It doesn't matter. But I am going to enjoy getting as much XP out of him as I can. I know he used to just let you do this forever, but I think eventually they patched it to where you won't. I think he has a timer. Once he reaches a certain time, he just cancels the whole fucking thing. He doesn't want you to just infinitely hit him for free XP. Really sad. They shouldn't do that. I like having these little exploit glitch bug things. Okay, our stamina's getting low.
Not bad. Again.
I think we'll just cancel it now.
Now you're getting it.
Good enough.
Alright. That's enough.
Well, that got us up to... Still not too strength, surprisingly.
Remember, though.
Okay, next big thing is... I think Kunesh is the biggest problem here. Well, we got to see the funny dialogue, so I'm not going to do that again. And this time I'm going to fail on purpose so I can beat his ass without getting in too much trouble.
God be with you.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the...
I've got nothing.
I knew you'd be...
I'd like...
Hey, you drunkard.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me. Would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Sure.
Okay, now we get to beat his ass. And we won't get in trouble because this is like intended. Damn it. Clinches are annoying when you're low strength. So the trick to fist fighting in Kingdom Come is simply spam fast attacks and then back off while your stamina's low and then spam fast attacks and just repeat. Oh, did he beat me in 2 hits?
You coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
Oh, that's annoying. It's very annoying. I don't think... Will Henry say the thing yet? I want him to say the thing. No. We could steal this axe. If no one's looking. But the other stuff's in here and it's locked. And Henry's not. He normally says, like, I don't have a lockpick. I should ask Fritz. But he's not saying that for some reason. Okay, we will talk to our mom real quick. Because we are injured and she can heal us for free. In fact, let's see. What is our health? 47. So we're slightly below half health right now. We'll heal up with her, wash up, and then we'll just move on, I guess.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks,
I'm
Ma.
sure I will someday. When I grow up and stop being a child. Okay, what is our health now? 100, perfect. And 115 stamina. I don't know how stamina works, it confuses me. Okay. So we're gonna go... We're gonna forget about Kunesh for a minute. We're gonna go talk to our friends. We'll deal with Kunesh in a moment.
Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So are
Matthew.
such lords as
What's
Henry
going on here?
of Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king.
Skip. Basically, that guy. Why does my throat keep doing this? Keeps like getting. I can't talk. I'm like losing my voice here. Basically, that guy was saying bad things about the Pope or the King or something, and our friends want to throw poop at his house because they support the Pope or King or whoever he's complaining about, and they would like us to join them. So we can either choose to join them or not if we want to throw poop at this guy's house.
Oh well, Father can wait a while.
My words exactly. I knew you wouldn't miss out.
So we're gonna go do that. And Fritz, can I speak to you, Fritz? I cannot. Fritz has a lockpick for us, but he won't give it to me because he is rude. He's the one who killed us with a rock, actually. If you remember, I don't know,
I feel
hour
quite
and
hungry.
40 minutes ago or something. Right at the start of the series, our first death when we started our first character was from him throwing a rock at us. Oh, I can talk to him. And
So are
it
we
just does
doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why?
But maybe you noticed after...
And that's a...
Why me?
Yeah.
We gotta lure the Deutsch's wife away from his house.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me.
Okay, she's gonna go work on that.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, dodgers.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Uh-oh.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Here we go. Time for a fight. And we just spam light attacks until they're down, basically. Okay, you gotta be careful though. Your stamina's low. I haven't explained combat at all. I probably won't yet. It's pretty complicated, but we'll get into it later. I want to beat up this guy. You're my least favorite of these three.
For God's sake! Stop right now!
Oh no, clinch.
The catch
Oh,
pole
God.
is on his
Ow.
way.
Go.
You coward!
The way there's that guard right there. We're gonna run right past him. The
God be with you, Henry.
and you, good sir. The way combat works is essentially stamina acts as a shield. It not only limits your actions when you're low on stamina, but it also increases the damage you take dramatically. If you're low on stamina, you take like 10 times the damage you do if you're not low on stamina. So having low stamina is really bad. And we don't have a stamina meter, but you can tell by how blue the screen is. Like as the screen turns blue, our stamina is depleting. I'm gonna see if I can get these guys to help us beat up that stupid bitch, Kanesh. Maybe 4v1 we can take him. Wait, did we just do a complete circle? Where the fuck are we? I feel it must not be. I must be crazy. I thought this was where we were.
And home.
Go and wash up. I like washing up whenever I see those. Try and stay clean. Another guard. There's the stupid Ganesh. Are we gonna stop and talk? Why are we just running? We're just doing jogging laps. I think we lost one of us. Oh god, this is game. Or did he get ahead of us? He got ahead of us. Okay, good.
Welcome, Henry.
You.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Okay, before you guys go. Never mind, I can't have your help. That's dumb. I think the reason I'm not able to find alternative solutions to this guy is because we already purchased the charcoal. So we don't really need... Yeah, he's not even in our quest book anymore. We don't need his tools because we already bought the charcoal. Unfortunate. I'm tempted to beat his ass again, but it's just gonna get us in prison and killed. So we'll just hold off on that. We'll just get the ale and we'll wrap this up.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well.
You too, handsome.
Ale.
Just ale?
What else?
I just want a picture from me, Dad.
I need ale for fun.
A picture.
Aye.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me to.
Out of the question. Thanks.
He's our girl
Manny.
person.
He promised to teach.
What are you?
Enough.
Hal?
Is that so? Really?
Skip,
You bet I would.
skip. I don't care. She gave us 5 shave your schnapps, which is awesome. That's a really good head start, and we should actually drink one right now. Because I'm being very lax with my amount of saves I'm dropping. I should be doing that more. Well, we've done all the quests, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, go back to Dad. So we completed all this. There's just one more thing I gotta do. One teensy weensy little thing. Bitch, think you can beat me?
Jesus!
Think you can fucking beat me? Patooey. Okay, I'm happy now. Actually, we can get his shit out of his chest now that we got his keys. And then we can go to the store and sell this stuff, maybe? I don't know if the store will buy it because it's stolen, but we can try. We don't have a bounty because he didn't snitch this time.
I'm glad you came.
I bet you are. I just gotta find someone who will buy it.
God be with.
Okay, will you buy stolen stuff, my friend? I don't know if he's gonna buy this, and he doesn't have enough money anyway. We'll keep the pants. Just see if he'll take the rest.
That's stolen. What do you?
Okay, he doesn't want stolen stuff. Does anyone?
Good day.
I have a feeling no one wants this stuff.
No, that.
Yeah. What about this lady?
God's blessing.
Does she even have money? She does. She has a lot of money, actually.
I've got a feeling you're trying to flog stolen goods to me, as long as we can both agree on the price.
She will take them.
Forget it then.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna sell with her. We're gonna do that, and these. Get rid of the sage as well. Okay.
Seems you're trying to flog. Let's agree on the price.
11? Man, she don't want to pay shit.
Agree?
Close.
That's nothing.
Very well.
11 and a half. I mean, that's not nothing. Like, we... it's money, I guess, but it's... That was very rude. Not a lot. I thought we were already at 30-something. I feel like our money hasn't even gone up. Oh well. There's more we could do here. We could pick more flowers. We could do a lot more, but I'm happy to move on. We've done more than most would. I think most people would just play through this quickly and be done with this, but I enjoy lingering in this section of the game a bit longer.
Yeah, about time.
I have chalk.
Good job. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the Master in Sasau did for us.
I guess we'll watch this.
Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure.
Poopy house, maybe?
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson.
And I never will.
So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug.
I am an uncommon
You might win
thug,
a fight with violence,
good sir.
but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry.
No arguing
if
with
you want
the
to
dead.
convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Hard to win an argument after I stab someone to death. They can't rebuke me then.
The furnace is ready.
The only reason
Right,
Kunesh
we'll
is
do the
alive
grit.
is because I'm not allowed to kill him at this point.
I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more.
This game doesn't really have any smithing in the like actual gameplay. Like this is the closest you get to being able to
That's
smith
it.
is watching a
Done.
cutscene of it in the beginning.
Now file it down so it sits well
But
in
the
the
second
hand.
game
I'll
they
prepare the
said
guard.
I think will have smithing stuff, which will be cool. I mean, you can use a grinding wheel to sharpen your sword, but you can't like make swords in this game. That's not a feature that's in the game.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
I never understand all the politics and stuff in this. I still don't. Even after playing it a dozen times and 450 hours, I still don't know what the hell they're talking about. One of these days I should probably watch a lore video on YouTube that explains it all.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
You giggling at me? The sass. Is it because I'm drunk? And hungry? I am hungry as hell, actually. I should eat that bread. Food spoils in this. You can see it's at 89% condition. It gives 17 nourishment, which is pretty good. We're at 42 right now, so we'll eat both of these most likely. Yeah. That'll get us to 76 nourishment. We're still actually quite hungry. But we'll find food as we go. Okay. We're going to actually save your schnapps again. Because this is the last moment before something big happens. So this is a good place to have a save in case I ever wanted to. I don't know if I ever would load to do something, but like, if I forget something, I'd like to have a save here.
Henry, what are you waiting for? Bring those
Okay.
nails.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Here we go. Dad's looking
Fine
at me.
lass, eh?
A fine
Now
ass.
stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
But you haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it.
You don't want us touching a sword. Man, I'm so skilled.
You still have a lot to learn.
I knocked the whole stick
Ask
down.
your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I still don't know that story. I'm
I'd
curious.
be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but
I don't think they ever tell us that in this game.
calls, and I must leave.
This game ends with a to be
Here you are.
continued screen. So you don't really know. a
Learn
lot
from
of
your
things.
father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
Well, I'm
I
aware
might
we've,
teach you how to
we've
handle
already
a
died
sword,
quite a few times.
and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world. Meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. Do you have to keep going on about it?
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Oh my. That doesn't look good.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through
I don't know what's even in that bag that we took from the house and gave to the guard. I don't even know what that was. Dad's actually quite the sword fighter, it would seem. Doesn't have his armor on though. If he had armor, he might have done better. Took like 6 of them or something. But with no armor, I'm surprised he got that far. Oh my.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg!
They tell us
Tell them what's coming!
you can make it run, and they fucking close the gate before we. He could have made that still. He could have jumped and grabbed the edge or something. Here we go. Okay, that's going to be the end of the first episode of this, whatever this is. We'll start right here next time. This guy's going to kill us. That's why I saved before this. I'll load and I'll rewatch the cutscene before I start or whatever. But we're going to start right here. This guy's a fucking bitch. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good day, and I don't know. I'll see you later, I guess. If you watch this far, I'll definitely see you later, because the only people watching this far are like friends that I bullied into watching or something. It's gonna end it when he killed me, but he hasn't killed me yet. Come on, bitch, kill me. You're a trained soldier with armor. You're a village dunce. Come on, you got this. I believe in you. We're bleeding. That's a good start. There we go. See y'all later.